Let's see, I should get some gas today. Let me see here. What do we got for gas money? Alright, we got some money for gas. It'd be a gassy grandma today. Yeah, we're gonna gas up. What's Ronnie? What's going on, Ronnie? What's going on, bro? We'll get some gas tonight, I guess. I'm hoping Safeway's a little cheaper. I don't know if we go up there tonight or not. Alright, let's make sure nobody's walking along so we don't crush anybody. It's a hellishly dangerous place. Here we are. Alright. See what's going on at the drug treatment house. They had their big yard sales over. I don't know if it was closing up shop. It's a pretty weird operation over there. Pretty weird operation. It's also damn quiet today for Monday. Oh no, we got Flag Boy up here again. Oh shit, we got Flag Boy. We got Flag Boy. Please hit the thumbs up button if you're coming in. It is appreciated. Getting underway on a Monday. I did some work today. So, still got this. I don't know. It's funny. The pain now is in my back. It's not in my front rib. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't know. All right, let's go past Flag Boy. Now all of a sudden we just got stopped down here. Oh, it's a long one, man. Tough shit moves very slowly here. You need one shovel with 10 guys leaning on it to get anything done. I wish that was a joke, but shit gets done very, very slowly here. Let's make sure we're charging, which we are. Happy Monday, everybody. A good slow day today. I did a few light projects. I got T.O. coming over tomorrow to get some of those trees out of the fence line that are going to destroy it if we don't get it out. So it's worth it to pay him a little bit to get that done. Wanted his grandson to be in the shine shack. I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, man. I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. It's high demand space there. And these days you got to be awful selective who you let on your property, because if you're not careful, freaking California will just give your property to them. They don't care. All right, we're going to have to endure the sun on the sun's going to be on the front. Not good. Maybe this will be relatively quick. I don't know. I'll do the best I can. I didn't know Red Bull had its own distribution company. Shit, is that company still independent? I don't know who in the hell owns Red Bull. It's like a caffeine screaming creaming. Would you believe I've never had an energy drink in my life? You guys are gonna say Roosevelt's. It's hard to believe. I don't know what the hell I would do with an energy. Do I need more energy than I already have? Shit. I'm too energetic as it is. Energy drink, like what the hell? Alright, we're gonna have to nudge out here. We got a situation brewing. Here we go. Alright, we're on. I'll be at a carnival or a festival or something. You got the booth set up for the Red Bull. Oh, come over and try Red Bull. And I'm like, what the hell? I barely sleep now. I got so much energy, right? I'm gonna. What am I gonna have? An energy drink? I mean, I don't know what the hell they do. You guys might know. I don't know. Ronnie, do you drink energy drinks? Z sucks them down. How you doing? Who is that? Hey, how you doing? It's the Beatles cure. Yes. How you doing? Yeah, I just don't know. I don't get the point of an energy drink. Were we a low are we flagging? Are we dragging? It just amazes me some shit that just becomes an industry. And I think to myself, boys, I think, what the hell? How the hell did that happen? Turn around and she's 2, turn around and she's 4. Turn around and she's a young girl heading out of the door. It's like, when the hell did that happen? I don't think I'd ever put my kid into a daycare around this area, this zip code. Holy crap. Put the 95407 area code into your Megan's Law registry. Your hair will stand on it. Coffee's your energy drink. Same here. I don't even think of it as an energy drink. I just find it as a nice accompaniment to my day. I don't really think about energy too much. Mainly because I never really feel like my battery's worn down. Ooh, that pink house. Oof. Sorry, but pink is such a gruesome color. All right, we got Bike Boy here. There we go. Guy's got these 3-wheel trikes, kind of just goofy looking, I think. I don't know. Got 2 wheels in front and 1 in the back. Not my favorite looking thing on planet Earth. guy's also got two Maybachs on his property, 2 or 3. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know whether he leases crap out or what he does. I'm not sure. I ain't sure what my boy does. Yeah, please like up the stream. We're underway. I think I'm going to cruise around a bit, look at some girls what's got meat on their bones, get some gas, and we'll come back down here. There's Scooter Boy. He put on his brakes. Good boy. I thought Scooter Boy was going to blow right through the intersection. What do we got? 78 degrees today. Typical June day in Santa Rosa, coastal California. We rarely get heat spells that hang around for long. Jesus saves, the Redwood Gospel. Hello, Ashley. Got some new community kitchen down here now. I hear a train. I hear a train coming down the track. They're getting ready to build some more of these monstrosity apartments around here. The 9th Street Bodega. Hey, how you doing? Is that Catherine? Hi, Catherine. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to pull my dog by the leash and get him away from the tree. It's a nice day for a little bit of a ride along. Past where the great Robert Ripley was born, of Ripley's Believe It or Not. That building has been so many things over there. Kawasaki dealer that used to be Coca-Stico. It's like we're doing 2 miles an hour here with the truck. Yeah, let's clean up the signal. Oh, 77 degrees, Elmer. Learn to love, baby. Learn to love it. Let's see, we don't want to go there. We want the next one. My boy wants to get over in that Lexus really bad. Really bad. Please hit that thumbs up. Welcome in everybody on a beautiful Chamber of Commerce 77 degree afternoon here in coastal Santa Rosa, California. about 20 miles due east of the Pacific Ocean. Definitely a town that's under the influence of the maritime airflow, which means you don't really need air conditioning here. It's one of the hidden things that people don't really think about. You avoid that $400, $500 a month electric bill. That shit adds up. I think my electric was, what, $68 last month, something like that. They ain't getting rich on me. This is where the signal will lag a little bit, Ronnie. School's out for the summer, so it's going to be quiet over at the high school. I don't know what's going on at the college. No idea. I know we should get over there and do some metal detecting. Nobody at the McDonald's. Well, one person coming through. Don't really hear much about UPS anymore. How you doing, doctor? Okay, so we're just going to stop right there. What's going on, doctor? We're getting a little bit of gas here. Ronnie, I wonder if we should go up the hill to Sinead Road, where we used to be able to go up and see the old insane asylum there. Seems like we always lost signal up there, though. You would think the higher you go, the better the signal would get to be. Same bat time, same bat channel. Okay, we got the boy filling up the. We got the boy filling up the tanks there. I don't even, is the place even open or is it shut? Same bat time, same bat channel. Dun-dun-dun-dun. We discover you, babe. Ooh, looking for love. Places looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love, ooh, 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 in all the wrong places. It's the Village Idiot Sewing Center. The Village Idiot. We're going to make the turn. We have to do it wide. We don't want to freak the kids out thinking we're going to kidnap them or something. Walk it along. This is tough duty here. We better get here before rush hour. This place is so bad to get into. I don't even know what the hell the price is. Does it matter? Not really, Roosevelt. Not really. 5:45. We definitely got prices coming down, which is a nice thing. All right, guys, stand by. I notice I'm not charging all of a sudden. There we go. Catch it early. should keep the old girl going for a little bit there. What the hell? Aren't we charging? And what does it smell like a fart in here? Alright, are we charging? I don't know what it is. Okay, we got it. What's going on, Joni? How you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Okay, so we're prices are down. I had a 10-cent off per gallon, so it made it $5.35 a gallon, which I know is going to sound horrendous to you guys. I feel, you feel my pain. So let's rip around a little bit. We got to make this Dolly Parton mix we're going to make tonight. We're going to be baking these muffinskis tonight. Ronnie, should we try to go up the hill? Lord, it's so hard to get signal. Let's give it a try. If we lose signal, just bear with the program. Okay? Don't flip out, just bear with the program. Man, I used to be able to walk around up there. Russia's gas stations. Didn't their refinery blow up or something? It looks like war is being brought. Is this Sinead Road? I guess it is. Looks like war is being brought to the Russian people. Ronnie, we're going to try to go up the hill. There's a good chance we're going to lose the signal. Just tell people if we're in a blackout zone, just stand by, because we're just experimenting up here to see what's going on up at the old insane asylum. All right, yeah, this is the road. We have to climb the hill here. I have a lady from church that's in this care home up here. I have to try to stop by and see her. Not today, but... Alright, we're going up the hill. Cafe de Croissant. I don't usually go up to the higher altitudes. This is where the big money in Santa Rosa is located, up here. Down on the flatlands, we're pretty grubby and everything. We're grubby. We haven't been up here in about a year, Ronnie, probably more. If we lose the signal, let's see if we pick up the signal again down here. All right, I am back. Let's see if the signal is back here. Let's refresh here. Honey, we had a total signal wipeout up there. Total signal wipeout. And you know, that might be a good thing, because it is unbelievably bad up there now. The amount of damage that's been done, the amount of vandalism that's taken place up there is incredible. When I think of how they could have multi-purposed that place years ago, and instead it just gets worse and worse. So that's going to make a good standalone video. I think I'm going to go up there tomorrow morning, and I'm going to video that. I mean, wow, that was shocking up there. The state of shit is really bad. Ronnie, remember years ago the guard would come out and give a hard time about being over there. And they have a graveyard up there too. Yeah, well, this is the kind of sick people we have in society today, Doctor. Alan Gentry's like, oh, nobody was vandalizing it. BS. They got video footage of people tearing it up. We live in a very sick society. I'm not used to being in a country where so many people have so much hate. Hey Blue, what's going on? I don't know if you saw again this morning, they were slapping the shit out of Accenture Corporation again. Sub 120 before the corporation's buy program kicked in the afternoon to save the day for Uber. No, it's just, I can't believe the stuff people do these days. In the name of politics. It just astounds me. And then there'll be people that make excuses for it. But this is our national heritage in Washington, D.C. It's definitely does not foreshadow a good future, I can tell you that. It does not foreshadow a good future. You know, if you can do that level of violence to something. The only thing I say to myself, Dr. Frankenstein, is I can always live in Hong Kong. With my permanent right of abode. So while this country tears the shit out of its own self, think somebody would tear up the Forbidden City or set fire to the Chairman Mao poster? You just signed your death warrant. People don't realize the liberties they take for granted here. No Asian country tolerates vandalism. Even the Philippines, you don't see graffiti all over the place, and it's an impossibility. But they'll tell you that's the cost of living in a free country, that you're allowed to have people tear it up. Well, look at Google now. They're like a deer in the headlights. All the money they're throwing into the furnace of AI, and they're losing top talent left, right, and center. Yeah, it's pretty. That's pretty symptomatic of a company that doesn't really have a vision. That's a company that really doesn't have a vision. There's nothing illegal about modifying the White House. But there's a lot illegal, Vincent, about tearing up a reflecting pool just because you hate what goes on in this country. Well, guess what? I hate you. How about that? You want to make excuses for bad behavior? Go ahead. You excuse that. You go right ahead. You're Mr. Two Wrongs Makes a Right. Dipshits like that are everything that's wrong with the world. They're the chosen ones. Sick people. Sick. On a higher note, Ronnie, I'm going to go up there tomorrow, and I'm going to record that place. Yeah, they caught the people. Yep. They got about 6 people. Some of them were lame-os and made stupid excuses. Oh, I was putting my hand in, it's out there. And then they look into the people's modus operandi, and it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. It's like indivisible on steroids and shit. Why not just leave shit alone? No, why not leave things alone? It's not so much punish, it's why would you feel inclined to do that to begin with? That's the bigger issue. God forbid that something should look nice for the 4th of July celebration, 250 years. Oh, we can't have a nice looking reflecting pool. That might look nice. That might reflect well on the nation. I'm so glad I'm 68 years old, Dr. Frankenstein. I don't even recognize this nation anymore. I think when Paul Harvey passed away, America went with him. How you doing, Judy? What's going on? I didn't like little Bush, George Bush Jr., but I'm a son of a bitch. I didn't go tearing up the country. I mean, wow. It's amazing how so many people's first instinct is to be destructive these days. To pick up a can of spray paint, it took 15 years of living on the Rancho till somebody decided to pick up a paint can and spray a gang identification on the fence on the side of the Rancho. Imagine that. As if it's their territory. As I feel like forwarding the tax bill to them, saying, here it is, your tax bill just came in. I'll just leave it there. There's no sense getting involved in anything. Leave it be. But you know, the question is, are you here or are you in Mexico? What's the story? And the funny thing is, they haven't even started deportations up in this area yet. This would be like a firebomb. He has been suing a guy who cheated him out of loads of gravel on his land for almost 20 years. I can't imagine what that's about, Dr. Frankenstein. I don't know. Land use things, and you have to be very specific in points of law in a contract. It's like publishing a book. You're, great, I got somebody that's going to publish my book. Meanwhile, you signed everything over to them. If they ever make a movie about it, they're going to get the royalties. If they ever make an audio book, they're going to get the royalties. If they do a paperback edition, they're going to do a Kindle book, they're going to get the royalties. Really? Well, OCD costs money. Lawyers aren't cheap. And I'm sure even in Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, 20 times, that's what I'm saying. So I guess ultimately now you're in for a dime, you're in for a dollar. I guess he figures he'll recoup his, legal fees. I'm not sure. I'm giving myself till mid-July. Once mid-July comes, I push the button and put it on a path towards self-publishing after Labor Day. Which I don't really care about the money, but it's much more economically remunerative to me than having a publishing house pick it up. You're lucky if you get bird droppings out of that these days. No, the more I keep lawyers off of my radar, the better. It's about justice. There's also a statute of limitations in there. I mean, I don't know, on 20 years, I guess as long as you keep the ball rolling, the statute of limitations does not reset. So and that's tough duty right there. I am grateful I've never had to tangle in legal bills and keep my snoot clean. But you know, Dr. Frankenstein, some people are funny that way. They get something stuck in their craw, and they want to get a purchase on it. The ribs are doing better today. Thank you, Vincent. Thank you. The ribs are doing better today. I like to think the projection I'm on by Thursday, it shouldn't even be too much in my mind anymore. Last night was a tremendous healing event, so last night's the first night I really slept well in weeks, so. The thing is, Dr. Frankenstein, you're on the cusp of real radicalism coming in now, because every Gilded Age has always been followed by a period of radicalism, culminating in the Palmer Act in 1919 or whatever, and people drawing a wagon full of dynamite in front of J.P. Morgan's bank's headquarters in New York and blowing the place up. I've no idea how many people were killed in that. All these leftist radicals. Ask people, what did they accomplish? Nothing. What did the hippies accomplish in the 60s? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. It was an exercise in political masturbation is what it was. You go down all the bloodshed on People's Park in UC Berkeley, and now there's a building standing there. What's the end result? I have no idea what you're talking about, Elmer. The gift is new kittens. I have no idea what you're talking about. I guess Elmer's got some kittens. So at the end of it all, what did you gain? How you doing, Vern? I don't know what Elmer's talking about. Hey, Desert, how you doing? That's good. I don't like drywall work at all. It's the worst job. Somebody at church wanted me to hire me to go over to Walnut Creek, about 60 miles away, and do drywall work over there. I'm like, there's no way, brother. I'll do rough drywall. I won't do finished drywall. It's 109 here. It's 74 degrees here. It is absolutely delightful here in coastal California. I thought I already said paneling is much better, yeah. Yeah, that's what the benefits of living here on the coast is you have the most beautiful climate in America year round. So I don't know what Elmer's talking about. Anybody know what he's talking about? I'd hate to have to run an air conditioner all the time. Very sweet big old cats. What is Elmer talking about? First he's talking about kittens, then big old cats. What are you talking about, Elmer? Elmer's like trying to catch a streetcar that's moving at 50 miles an hour. And then when the fog was still hanging, nice to see. Very nice. Yeah, Vegas is coming up soon, Tim. You're a tank. You don't need no stinking ribs. I had a good sleep last night, so I did a tremendous amount of healing overnight. So I'm pretty doggone happy today. I wasn't in a good mood yesterday. I was in a good mood. It was my birthday, but I'm saying it was all right. Could be bird different again. I don't know what he means. Vegas must be absolutely with the miserable. I would sooner understand hieroglyphics. I don't know. Fog was slow to move. Great day. It's a beautiful day today. It is a beautiful day here today. Thank you, Desert. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Vern. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, I got the sirens. I've had at least 5 today. And with the windiness and the dry conditions, little bit of flame, they're going to be hopping on that like nobody's business. Wipey weapons. Some folks make it a downright embarrassment in public. I'm not sure what you mean, Trog. Like it's a restaurant or something, or I'm not sure. When I woke up one day, Trog, and I saw that I outlived Robert E. Lee, I said, you know what, Roosevelt, you got it going on. You got it going on. If you're a Southerner, that's the day you put a star. That's the year you put a star on your birthday. Why kids kind of get it. Well, kids, it's important. To kids, it seems like an eternity between birthdays and things. So I told my kids, you're lucky that you get a double header yesterday, Father's Day and my birthday on the same day. It doesn't happen every year, every 5 or 6 years, I think. I don't know. Stand by for a second. How you doing, Naomi? Thank you. I see it was yesterday. I don't want anybody to think it was today. No, I've never taken a hallucinogenic. The closest I've come to being on marijuana is with the gummies I took when I snapped my ribs on this side. Otherwise, I've not taken any drugs at all. I have no interest in drugs or taking drugs. I'm looking forward to having a couple cornbread muffins tonight. You believe that? You can believe that. What's for dinner? Cornbread's for dinner. That's what's for dinner. That's what's shaking. Yeah, I would say on average, June was much cooler than usual. But last year was very cool compared to the year before. It was hot. This year has been, last year was cool, and this year's shaping up the same. I got Tio going to be on the property tomorrow. cutting down some of those trees that are growing in the fences. I'm not going to scratch the shit out of myself crawling under there. Get rid of those trees. They'll destroy a fence. They will absolutely destroy a fence. Cliff Diver. The Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man? I'm going to cook up some... I'm going to cook up this... Bill Cody from Tennessee sent me up this Dolly Parton cornbread mix. So I'm going to give that a shot. I'm going to run that out tonight and see what that looks like. I'm kind of excited. I've wanted to have cornbread for a while, and you know, I like Dolly Parton. She's always been a positive thing on my radar screen. I can't think of anything I ever saw that was negative about her, which is a rarity when you think about it. I think she's done a lot for charity. She's done a lot of entertaining. I know she misses Kenny Rogers. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? So, you know, if she makes us a few bucks, I'm happy. I don't think she'd put her name on something that wasn't half decent. I could be wrong. We're going to give it a try. Yeah, Naomi, earlier I tried to go up to the hill to the old insane asylum on the hill, but the signal was terrible up there. But the degradation of that place has been amazing. They used to have a security guard that would sit up there. You saw it many times, try to push you out of there and blah, blah, blah. Now it's like they don't even give a damn. Well, when you have name recognition, you make money. Same reason, you know, you write an autobiography, nobody would buy it unless they know who the hell you are. A memoir is a different story. No, I never heard anything negative, Judy. I heard just Willie Nelson likes a good marijuana, and he likes a good bourbon and beer, which is all right. I see beautiful, charming, and lovely gray cats. What is Elmer talking about? Does anybody have any idea? Does anybody have any idea? Pirate theme show, kind of like Medieval Knights. That's cool. Can anybody figure out what the hell Elmer's talking about? I mean, is he hallucinating? I mean, what the hell? Is he tripping? I worry this guy might have gotten his head caught in the backwash of a blast off. I know he's been talking about cats, but it's nonsensical. I don't know whether he's got a cat or I don't know what the hell. I'm back. I just got from Elmer's dropping off the DMT. I got no idea what Elmer's on about. It's a bit of disturbed. damn glad gas prices are coming down. 5.45. It sounds like a lot, but we were up over $6 a gallon. So any movement is a good thing. Maybe he lost it to head in the fan game. I don't know what it was. I guess he got a cat or something. I don't know. I don't know. We tried to go up to the insane asylum. Giants, baby! That's all right, Deja Vu. You can send your present later. Oh, boy. Drinking that deuteronium. Yeah, the Germans did all that work with heavy water and feel good when I got a full tank of gas. We're going to take a pee stop, and I think we're going to head up the other end of Sebastopol Road and do a little walking around up there today. Get our steps in. I think Dolly Parton has been a real positive for the nation. She's always cheerful. I can't imagine anything ever except a smile on her face. She's got one of those bouncy, rosy personalities. We got Bike Boy here, Bike Girl, I should say. There she goes. Heavy Wasser. Heavy Wasser. Pretty much, Graham, everybody ignores you, so you're good for the algorithm, though. Thank you. I'm going to take a pee stop real quick. We got this blown out piece of junk here. You post all you want, Graham. You'll not disturb this chat. All right. I'll be back in a second, guys. Okay. All right, let's keep rolling. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button, guys. It is appreciated. Hi, Carol. How are you? That's good. That's good, Dr. Frank. Elmer meet Graham. Oh, shit. Dr. Frankenstein, you are 1 in a million, man. You are a certified fucking hoot. I don't know what the hell this chat would do without you, man. Honest to God. Your humor is a beautiful thing. I mean, that is funny AF. All right, we're gonna go down. We're gonna walk the other end. We haven't done this in a long time. We're gonna walk the other end of Sebastopol Road here. How are you, Nino? Boy, I am so lucky. Look at how many nights in a row I get Nino here now. Wow. Nino was like boycotting for 6 months. And Nino is returned. You got to spend a night here, Nino. No, yesterday was my birthday. Yeah, I'll be here all week. Tip your bartender. So we're going to go down the other end here. I'm feeling really cocky. I got a full tank of gas here. I love that. Graham meet Elmer. Elmer meet Graham. You guys will get along beautifully. Yeah, Nino, when you're not here, we miss the hell out of you. Some people are like foundational blocks of the whole damn chat. We're going all the way down to the end here. Oh, this let's just stop in the middle of the street where they cleared all that land over there. Yeah, oh shit. Bad news all of a sudden. We got Mr. Skikos here. What the hell are we doing, bro? You ever feel like you're living in a video game? Nino is family, absolutely positively. Nino is the bomb. I want Nino to quit smoking. Scooter boy! Everybody loves somebody sometime, oh. Everybody loves somebody who, yeah, me, me, Graham. Oh, shit. Oh, you almost fractured my rib again, Dr. Frankenstein. I shouldn't ought to laugh like that. Holy crap. I shouldn't ought to laugh like that. Well, let's head down here. We got free Obama phones. I haven't been in the Food Max in years, since I turned change in before. That's a long time, ladies and gentlemen. Way down here now. Grand opening. Shit, that's all brand new, man. Wow, more houses. The Rancho is going to be the last piece of open land in the whole city. Remember, this drywall place used to be. I'm doing good, Alex. Thank you. Yeah, looking for love in all the wrong places. Or what, the Dean Martin one? Yeah, I do a good Dean Martin imitation. Everybody always requests, my emails always overflow. We love it when you do Ghost Riders in the Sky. Be nice if I get the words to it. I guess that's my signature song. Yeah, I don't know what it is. We're going to try to walk around a little bit down here because, shit, there wasn't anything down here. Over here's my supply place that I got my drywall a long time ago. Wright Brothers, now it's a different name. Look at all these houses, man. Wow-wee. What the hell? Alright, we're going to pull over here. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. I got the perfect voice for that. All at once that might hurt was coming down the road. Ding, ding, ding. Do, 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 do. Yippee-yi-yay. Roosevelt, you are so fine. Look at all these stuff here. Who knew? This will be, my boy Tio will be coming tomorrow to get rid of those trees growing in the fence before they destroy the fence. Whoa! This is a most unfriendly end of Sebastopol Road. They got a park over there. Let's see which stores have managed to survive. Please hit the thumbs up, guys. We're doing some new, I literally haven't walked this in 2 years. And Ronnie, I hate to tell you, the days are getting shorter now. Is this guy playing cricket? What the hell? Is our signal decent? I don't know. Let's refresh once. Yeah, the ladies love it when I do Ghost Rider in the Sky. Ronnie, Jesus. Ronnie, you're so practical. You're so practical. It looks like they already banned it. Is that a window? I don't know. Whew, it's a lot of shit going on down here. Now leasing 1, 2, 3 bedroom. Apply. Park Lane Villas, townhomes, 2 and 3 bedroom. Oh man, I'm sorry. Steve. My father-in-law died of shit. My zipper's down. My father-in-law died of AFib, and he came from one of the most famous families in China. Yeah, look at this. There's nothing going on over here. Lights are there. I don't know, is anybody even in there? Hey, Alan. No, you don't apologize to anything. You know, it's dying's a part of living. Nobody gets out alive. Damn, man, it's just crazy what people leave lying around, isn't it? Man, it is downright chilly this afternoon in the shade. Shit. Shit, I tripped on that step right there.
You all right, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. I didn't even see that right there.
Be careful, it's a big step.
Whew!
You okay?
I knew I hit that before. 2 years ago, I walked through here. When you're coming this way,
You can't see it blends in, yeah.
you can't see it.
That's not good. And they also screwed up and made you on a bicycle where you have to go all the way up here and then turn around and come down the ramp.
Oh man, this is crazy right
Put a
here.
ramp right there next to the concrete. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, good.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, man.
Have a good
Be
day.
careful, you too.
That was Kelly. I mean, that was crazy. Look at that. That step, you can't even see it right there. Shit, you'll never take me, Dan. I didn't hit anything except my scraped a tiny bit of hand. I got my hand in front of me. Oh shit, nothing gonna compare to the clip, but you know, 2 years ago I hit that same step. Yeah, I'm fine. I got a little bit of umgawa on me, but I'm fine. Compared to the ribs, it doesn't even rate. It's hard when you're walking. What the hell is this? I put a little blood on the wall just so it be gang related. I need a good lawyer. Oh, I'm pretty damn tough. As long as you stay off my ribs, ain't nothing gonna hurt me. Ain't nothing gonna bring me down. Plus, I always got my phone case on anyway. Man, it's too hard of work to run a bakery. Oh, it'll be fine, Judy. I don't ever get infections. I do like to leave my blood around now. Yeah, blood on the concrete. The improbable story, life story of Rosie O'Kelly. Making that bread. Hello. You like making that bread, huh? Look good. The Rosie's got a lot of bounce to the ounce. Somebody tried to pull that screen right out of there. Elmer, it wouldn't be Rosie unless I had battle scars all over me. Ding, do, do, do. Yeah, you got to be careful. See, they put a yellow marker here. There's no yellow marker over there. And it perfectly blended in with the sidewalk. I'm okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, with the rib being a 10, this was like a 0.25. This is like working out in Rancho. See, we got a tax place here. Yeah, I'm used to being banged up. I was born in Baltimore, Steve. What the hell is that thing? Competition preparation. The Lift House private training facility. See, here's one of these places. It's uneven here. At least I didn't hit my ribs. I got video? What do you mean, Carol? I always have my video going. La Familia. Yeah, I'm a pretty tough person. I don't get easily injured. And I take a lot of hits. Is this wine place? Man, there's a lot of really weird, random places down here. Oh, that's a Judy, I swear to the Lord, that's the second time I hit that. I walked down here 2 or 3 years ago and hit that same step, but I managed to cover. Funny thing is, I knew that step was there somewhere. Yeah, this is kind of depleted down here. There's no foot traffic here. Oh, that curb in Vegas. Oh, that was my knee. My kneecap was all the way around on the side of my leg. But you know what, Jose? I continued to live stream. When I got pepper sprayed, I continued to live stream. I'm sorry. I set my mind to something. I don't care if I'm arms hanging off. I'm going to do it. It's pretty depleted down here. You really are at the rat's ass end down here. We're going down to where my sheetrock place is. Everything is a grand opening here. Look at this sidewalk, how mucked up it is. What is it? Welcome to Coco's Beauty, I guess. I don't know. It's like the end of the line right here. There's my old drywall. It used to be called Wright Brothers. Had a little plane. You can see the video 2014 dropping off the drywall in front of the Shine Shack. You know what? I think it's kind of good to be knocked around once in a while. And walking and exercising makes my bones really strong. I'm sure my bone density is phenomenal. This is a walnut tree. Maybe when video be falling, but yeah, I'm okay. I don't care. Hit anything you want on me except my ribs and my head. Legs, I don't care. Arms, I could care less. Yeah, this is the old drywall. Boy, I remember going in here, getting my supplies. Yeah, when you do a lot of exercise, you're able to take a lot of falls. If you're sedentary, it's a lot more difficult. Oh, thank you very much. Well, Steve. Yeah, and God bless your mom and everything. Let's clean up the signal. Hold on. Boy, there's a lot of memories going into this yard. How much drywall, mud, sheetrock. It's a lot of memory. Thank you, Steve. What a tremendous supporter of the channel you've been. Here's Community Buck, the guy checked over my bike to make sure it was okay. He didn't even charge me. He got me a helmet, kinds of shit. What is this? Looks like a teaching moment or something. Yeah, we're way down at the end here. This is a great place. Blackbird, see, that was the only place he'd spend big money. I'd just be down here. These guys could fix anything. I could too, but I wanted it to be done the right way. Yeah, they're not open long, but it's all volunteer. That's the thing. Wednesday to Sunday, 1 to 5 p.m. But they're the nicest people on planet Earth. They do anything to help you out. This used to be the old, the old, septic sewer concrete place here. Man, one thing we love doing on the channel is poking around. Yeah, I got to be careful. I've been busting myself up a lot lately. Survey marker. Our signal's a bit sketchy. We got a little bit here, Ronnie. Thank goodness they've got a slight sidewalk. They didn't used to have one here. This is barely inside the city limit. Yeah, we do like poking around, Nino. We like sticking our nose where it shouldn't ought to be. I hope I can walk on that side. Is there anything over there, or am I just restricted over here? I don't know. Here's this blue house. This is like the last of the old school homes standing here. Better stay the hell out too. You don't just go wandering on somebody's property down this end. There's a lot of hillbillies down here. That's the Victory Outreach Church. They did a lot for the community, but it's just fading away these days. No, I haven't been to the graveyard. I want to get out there. Gotta wait till July when the black widows are really moving. Yeah, there's the old school house there. What a spook house, man. What a spook house. That's like a 1880s right there. This sumbitch should shoot you over here. It's going to be a little more dicey walking over here. We don't have a sidewalk. I don't know, I think they die. Yeah, there's no sign here anymore. There's like nothing. I don't know if they went tits up or not. We got to be damn careful walking along here, boys. This is a death trap right here. This is a death trap. You got to pick your spots here. Yeah, give a thumbs up to the choocher. I don't know if we're going to pick up a sidewalk or not. We better chill out here. This is a death zone. This is a certified death zone right here. This is like a death wish walking along here. We're going to have to blow over to the other side. Maybe we can work our way through here. I don't know. It looked clear for a bit. Letty. I used to know a person lived on Letty Avenue. It's really a shithole. No, I didn't drop anything. I dropped myself. You got to be really careful around this neighborhood. This is real old school hillbilly here. Yeah, Steve is magnificent. See, we don't got much more and then we hit the sidewalk. I guess we could walk through all this shit. I don't know. Kind of hustle along. This is where the old Santa Rosa airfield used to be. The Navy had a center here. They taught people to fly. This is about as hillbilly-ish as it gets. You wouldn't even know. I mean, you get outside, you get 10 miles outside of any city in California, and you're as rural as can be. That's a nice cut of land right there. It's like 73 degrees here. This guy put lights all over his fence. People say dog on premises. You sure as hell better believe it. I could have anything I want. I could have a damn circus in the back if I wanted. I have special zoning. 1% of homes in the county have the zoning I have. Multiple high density housing units, transportation overlay, which means you get fast track for approval. You don't have to do all the permitting and extra fees that the average slob has to pay. All right, we made it, boys. Woo, that was touch and go. No matter what the temperature is, I blast that hot coffee down. I don't care if it's 120. All right, here we go. The civilization is returned. Somebody put their barbecue there. You got to run the gauntlet here. You got to lay down a little bit of blood. You better have strong bones on this mission. They plant these trees and then the trees destroy the sidewalk. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing going on in these shops. Blue, why don't you put them on your property and then we'll be able to enjoy them there. I'm never going to have chickens or any of that shit on my property. I don't want to be responsible for them. There's so many animal rights nuts out there, you'd be out of your mind. They'd be picketing your property. Yeah, it's so bad. You can see the sidewalks being lifted right here. It's just really, no, I don't want bees. I hate honey. I'm going to tell you something honestly, Blue. I can't stand nature. There's another bakery here. Shit, too. Yeah, I got to be honest with you, bro. I'm not about nature. Let's clean up the signal. I don't want to go to a national park. I don't want to be in a forest. I don't want to go to a petting zoo. I don't want to go to a farm. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they figure where one opens, you can support another one. You I hate to be so brusque about nature, but that's just the way it is. You can't be city born and raised and have your head in the nature game. It doesn't fit. My idea of hell was to spend a day on a working farm. Elmer, it's just a house of pain, buddy. You either take the pain, like in Platoon, take the pain, or you crumple under fire. It's like the sergeant screamed in Platoon, take the pain. Guy's guts are hanging out, take the pain. Release. We speak Spanish. Hablamos español. Yeah, we already had our coffee today. I don't know if this church is DOA or what's going on. I don't know. The cats weren't my idea, but I'm a responsible person. But I don't mind leaving the property because the cats have 100 places to eat. Yeah, who even knows what's going on here? I don't know. Definitely need these sun visors in the west. A lot of housing back here, you'd never even know. You'd never even know. God's creatures, as I say, and you know what? You can keep them. You'll never find anybody more city than I am. I can barely tolerate the rooster that's firing off across the street all day. The thing starts firing off at 4:45 a.m. The hell is that? That's a big, like, Mexican. Welcome home. Bienvenida a casa. Oh, I don't know, like I got to hear that bird firing off all day. It's very nerve-wracking. really nerve-wracking, but what are you going to do? If you say something negative, the PETA will be on your front lawn. People care more about animals than people. This is a nice park here. No, I wish there was, Glenn, but I don't want to send people freakish. I don't even know how to dress a chicken. I know how to field strip one that's been cooked. How you doing, Glenn? Nice to see you today. My life is one big active punishment, Blue. But you know what? What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. We're having a nice walk around an area we haven't walked around. We'll be able to clean up when we get back on the Rancho. I think that's the van on the end of the line over there. So we'll walk up here a ways. This city requires, if you put up a housing development, you also have to put a park in. You never see people on basketball courts these days. Kids are on gaming and watching Pornhub. Village Green Park. This is still the city of Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa is geographically a large city. State Farm. We're in the extreme southwest corner of the city. This is the atmospheric area. Yeah, pretty much everything went tits up. I don't know, it's one of these chase away your evil spirits. Kind of a mixed message with tarot, amulets. This sushi place has been here forever. All right, here's some steps. We got to be careful. The animal hospital, I don't know, never see anybody over there. Might be like Soylent Green operation, I don't know. Might be like Soylent Green. This might be a new housing development going up over here. I don't know.
This is Route to be Sebastopol Road. Route goes to Sebastopol Road.
What are they doing over here, Pop? Are they putting up a new housing development over here? Wow, look at that. Wow. This guy, a man on a mission right there. Elmer, you just stick with your little gray cats or whatever your fantasy of the day is here. Look at this, more housing. Can you tell me people are leaving the area here? If you're a day laborer, there's always something to do. Please hit the like button if you're watching. These must be the models down here. They're actually building, I don't know, I'd be hard pressed to know if these are homes or maybe apartment buildings. Hi Angus Kisses, how are you? KB Homes, Kaufman and Broad. They really built them shitty these days too. They'll want $500,000 for these babies. Slap and tickle. You get a one-car garage. Like a duplex. I'll tell you what, Dr. Frankenstein, you don't get a whole hell of a lot for your money. All bolted down with the earthquake. Hey, Too Fast, how are you? I'm gonna let you know in a minute. I'm gonna get down here where the model home. It's on Fresno Avenue in Santa Rosa, just on the edge of the city. The old airfield here where the Navy did training of pilots. I think behind that fence is still government property. Their thinking is, why build something that's one and done? No, this is not the coffee park. That's more towards the center north of town. We're in the extreme southwest corner here. This is the model homes here, I'm sure. Hawthorne and Lambert at Cherry Ranch. Usually they'll name it after the ranch that used to be here. Yeah, that's the old airfield over there. It's a hell of a lot nicer than the Rancho. Of course, I have zero taste, so. Hawthorne and Lambert's at Cherry Ranch. That's what's happening. The funny thing is, this is like a really hillbilly area down here. Man, imagine if the Rancho was this quiet. Oh, I guess Elmer's talking about he's got kittens or something. I don't know. I don't know. These are individual homes, but you don't get really much of a yard. Yeah, KB Homes, Pulte Homes, Kaufman and Bro. That's what KB is. To 5 p.m. Is it after 5? Yeah, I reckon it is. I was going to ask if you get your own lot line. Hey, Mystery, long time no see. Where the hell have you been? And please hit the thumbs up for Mystery, one of our great friends here on the channel. I guess they're nice homes. I mean, I could do a lot with the Rancho, but what the hell? It just wouldn't be Rosie, you know? You like that lived-in look. I guess you get your, I don't know. It's weird, the concrete job they did. Like all pockmarked. Did they even float it? It's a tiny piece of land. What do you figure, Doctor? About 3,500 square feet. Rancho's about 30,000. They do look nice. They build nice. But remember, this is a model. It's made to look nice. You outfit, they're going to start talking to you about finishes. What do you want in the kitchen? Oh, that's a $10,000 granite combo. Yeah, we got you. You know what I mean? You're just getting in the door and you're seeing, this is why one of the best things you can do is to buy the damn model at the end of it. Catherine's like, tiny kitchen, not for me. Oh, I love Catherine. She's like, not for me. No, that's gonna be a game. That's gonna be a killer. Look at how they widened this. Shit, Fresno used to be like. Man, I just don't like to be. I could never go back to like, you know, I'd be in a room in Vegas. That would be fun, but I couldn't go to a postage stamp size lot. Yeah, I've had tiny. I have a tiny kitchen right now. It's like a galley on a ship. Yeah, please hit the like button. It's nice to see you tonight, Mystery. I'm going to go home and get my cuts cleaned up. New Zealand Avenue. It's a little tougher now because you got interest rates that are rising. So you're looking at a 7% mortgage now. So in 10, 11 years, you're going to be paying as much in interest as the house. So you tell me if housing is a good investment. Yeah, I wonder where in the hell Mystery's been. Next month I'm moving from Raleigh to Black Mountain. Tell me where the hell Black Mountain is. Is that outside of Asheville? You gonna be with your family? Look up my grandma, Mary Robinson. She'd be about the last white Robinsons in the county. Okay, that's good. You looking forward to it? No, it's not as expensive inland, but not significantly cheaper either. The big issue of Dr. Frankenstein is that there's so much money rolling around California. You know, you have a separate, very dynamic economy here that generates a tremendous amount of wealth. And the spin-off of that is that stuff is expensive. Let's see if we can safely cross here. You never want to trust anybody to actually see you here. Yeah, I mean, It's many states. You look at the northeast corner. I've never gone up there. I couldn't even tell you what the counties are up there. There's nothing up there except forests. The problem is you live out in nature. Like now I've noticed there's tons of people from San Francisco that are coming in every weekend and they're visiting Santa Rosa and they're all gaga. Oh, it's so nice to wine tasting and it's such a nice pace of life. And they're coming up and they're buying up like they'd love to get somebody loved down there that's got tens of millions from the IPO. Would love to buy the Rancho and turn it into a huge estate. No, forests make me sick. Generally, anything that people run to, I run away from. I'd call that a pretty good operating rule of thumb. So that's the thing I've noticed now, Dr. Frankenstein. Tons of people are coming up on the train on the weekend and they're all dreaming because the South Bay, the East Bay, it's very heavily populated. It's 50% more expensive, so all of a sudden, like a thermocouple, it's just going to seek its own level. And all these people just come up and they just drop a bundle of cash and that's it. That's the thing I've noticed now is that prices are on the march again. Somebody makes $20 million and on the IPO, what's $1 million for a Rancho? It's a rounding error. People see that land and the first thing they want to do is bulldoze it and build up a huge McMansion. Or they want to develop it into a huge apartment complex, 20 units. So I guarantee you the first afternoon that they took possession of the property, the Rancho house, the garage, the workshop, the granny unit, that shit would be in a roll-off dumpster. And you'd have almost 3/4 of an acre there. We're gonna go down Fresno Avenue because boy is this place just changed. This used to be a 2-lane hillbilly place. Well, what happens is that the low-income people in the neighborhood, they just get gradually squeezed out. Where do they go? I don't know. I have no idea. Everything is about gentrification and pushing people out. Like, I can't believe this road. But they only widened that for the development. Now we're back to hillbilly country here. It's all hillbilly as hell right here. This is a good place to get shot. This is the kind of place where people don't close the gate and the Doberman gets out and chews your sack off here. You got the Samuel L. Jones homeless center here. You got this old barracks over here that we've been through 1,000,000 times. The old barracks. Yeah, you helped make it great, Angus Kisses. I know it's been a horrendous month for you, but you sure as hell make other people happy. Yeah, this is the old barracks down here. We walked out here a lot. The old dining hall there. See that dog? See what I mean? This is a DNF, DNFW, do not F with area right here. I mean, you might as well be in Kentucky. These are supposed to be art studios or something. I guess I should set up my writing headquarters in here. No war, no fascists. This place looks like it degraded a bit here. I don't know. This was all barracks for pilots that were training. I don't know what this dude's doing. How you doing, Cap? Probably doing an artistic thing. And I don't know. This might be condemned soon. You know, it's like half the shit in America. It's just falling apart. I'd say this is more like Midland, Mississippi around here. Yeah, let's clean up the signal, Ronnie. Yeah, this is more like Midland, Mississippi. You got the old mess hall there. I'm surprised nobody's running out to yell at me. Just everything is just really shit here. Mailman! Somebody living in this horse trailer here. Are you picking up what I'm throwing down, Dr. Frankenstein? Are you digging what I'm saying here? Are you getting what I'm throwing down? I mean, this is a world unto itself down here. I mean, there's some cool people down here, but these people are living in what's the remnants of an old air base here. Hillbilly. I mean, you might as well be in Western Kentucky right here. And it's damn dangerous. Damn dangerous. Look at the old Jeep right over there. Elmer get a kick out of that. That's the real deal right there. That's no bullshit. There you go, Elmer. What's the deal on the Jeep out there?
On what?
The Jeep, the old Jeep.
Out there?
Yeah.
No clue. Long salt.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
This ain't Vegas, babe, Patty. You wouldn't have this density of trees. This is just a little slice of Southwest down here, but gentrification will get this place. But there's a lot of drugs, there's a lot of violence along here. You got the Samuel L. Jones Homeless Center, which is good. I'm glad they got a place for people. The people complain it's too far to come down to. There's the back of the old barracks there. We walked around there. Now you'd be afraid of getting bit up by a snake in there. This is the homeless center up here on the left. It's nice they got it, but people beef, it's too far away from where the action is. And there's always people hanging out. It's a lot of drugs, a lot of prostitution down here. Price Avenue. I have no idea where the hell all these people are coming from. I surely have no idea. I guess if you ask me honestly, this is the area of the city that I would be most cautious walking around. I would keep my shit high and tight. Junior college campus here. No idea why a junior college has to spread out everywhere. Their enrollment went from 80,000 to like, I don't know, 40,000. Now they want to float another big bond, another 200 million. These are really, there's nothing I can do, mystery. I do the best I can. The signal will clear up in a little bit. I I never look down on anybody. I look with sympathy. But I would not go walking around that area flashing a camera around down there. Sometimes you just get a good sense. Okay, so we're only 26 away from 100 thumbs up today, guys. I'm going to go back to the Rancho. I'm going to get myself cleaned up a little bit. I had a little bit of a spill, a little bit of a light abrasion. I want to get that cleaned up. Yeah, you got to keep your shit high and tight, man. You better know your limits. And that has always been a very spooky, drug-infested, meth, crack, you name it, psychotropic central. Somebody might think that it's a civil war and start blasting away at you. You gotta always stay high and tight. Boy, that gained you a lot, bro. What did that do for you? Look at Truck Boy, man. He's going nuts. He's like, I want to go so fast. Truck Boy! Truck Boy! You better keep your stuff high and tight. High and tight. High and dry. Desayunos, breakfast. Desayunos. Kelly, I got like about 150 emails, babe. Thank you. People want to hear more guitar. They want to hear Ghost Riders. They're going nuts. I'm one person, baby. One man with the finance plan. Coming to Toronto. Okay, well I don't know exactly when that's going to be, babe. You know, the way I'm busting myself up these days. Today was another fall. Another badge of honor. We're gonna get that mess cleaned up. Rosie's rough and tumble. Yeah, we can't do much about the signal right now, Ronnie. Okay, we got Cart Boy here. All at once I heard a red eye boat, do do do. Yippee-I-A, yippee-I-O, yippee-I-A, yippee-I-O. Cars turn in the sky. Brand they were on fire, their hooves were made of steel. Are you gonna stand in the driveway? Neighborhood's like a continuous IQ test. Wow. We're gonna make some muffins tonight. We got the Dolly Parton mix. Ghost riders in the sky. Yeah, we're gonna get our arm tended to here right quick. And then we got some fun. I'm gonna have cornbread for dinner tonight. I'm gonna have my ass a nice 2 muffins. Ghost riders in the sky. Oh, you're gonna have to forgive me for a couple minutes while I get myself squared away here. Let me set this up. We'll get Dr. Frankenstein with Dennis Bernstein. Yeah, the Rancho's doing all right, Mystery. Where you been for the last 6 months? Bing, 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 bing. Dolly Sweet. This is for Dr. Frankenstein. Here, let me go clean myself up a little bit. We'll see how bad the damage is.
pass our Congress. We're not going to let it happen. We're going to get together, and we're going to ask our senators.
Let's clean it up. Please give me a thumbs up for being rough and tumble.
Of Massachusetts newsflash the Pentagon Act. That's one thing we're going to do. Everyone should be aware of the fact that in the Senate and very shortly in the House, there will be legislation to cut the Pentagon budget in half. They want to cap this budget at $750 billion, half of Trump and Hegseth's request. So I think we can do this. I want to be optimistic about it. We need that money. What can we use that money for instead? Seriously, we want trains, not warplanes. We want health care, not warfare. We want bread, not bombs. We want education, not annihilation. And the list goes on. We need to cut that budget in half. So I hope people will work with us on that. And further, this summer, we are setting up peace camps for peace and love. You know, it kind of reminds me of the 60s when I say that. But there was nothing wrong with the 60s. In the 60s, if we remember, we believed that there was a possibility of peace, and we all rose up by the millions, and we had our, we tried to have our revolution of culture, or cultural revolution, to say that peace was something that we could have. And we have to get together now and oppose this Pentagon budget. So we're going to have these peace camps, and we have as our guest today, Crystal Zevon. She is a longtime Code Pink activist, and she is the coordinator of the Vermont chapter of Code Pink for Peace. And can I introduce you now,
Please.
Crystal, to join us?
Sure.
Can you tell us about... Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, can you tell us about what your plans are to oppose the budget?
Sure.
$5 trillion budget? Thank you.
Yeah, we have a new chapter here. We're about 5 months old and have a really solid, great group. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge because we're not big in numbers, but we're going to get together with other groups and have
Roosevelt, you were so fine.
Peace and love, which hopefully there will be many across the country. We had an idea today to do it, to put a tent, just one tent on the State House lawn to represent what we were doing, and then we'll have our meetings and staging and workshops and put all in buildings. And then we'll move it so that our group is all over the state of Vermont, which is a small state, so it's not that hard to do. But anyway, the idea is to go all over the state and to educate, inspire, and activate, as the Code Pink mantra goes. So I mean, the idea is to have these camps, and I think some people will do them for a day, a weekend.
Okay, we're gonna let that air dry a little bit.
I think we want to do it through the month of August, but to pick up and go to.
We're gonna let that air dry.
Different communities.
That's actually a pretty superficial abrasion there.
Organized, and Cynthia, like you said, we are also confronting general dynamics and global boundaries here in Vermont. The little state of Vermont has 38 companies manufacturing war weapons.
Oh.
Some in concert with Albert, some have contracts with Albert. And we also have the F-35 here. We have 35s that went to Venezuela and are now going to Iran.
Oh, in other words, it looks worse than it is.
But Bernie
All right.
Sanders, yeah. Bernie was just championing a new global foundries contract to make microchips. I think $1.7 billion. And the microchip, he says they go to cell phones and they do all these wonderful things, but they also.
I slipped down a step and took a tumble. But I got my arm in front of me and my hands, Omari.
Yeah, it's. We love Bernie.
It looks
But,
worse
we have
than
to
it
call
is.
Yeah. Go on.
Dennis
Was that
Bernstein.
you, Cynthia?
Yeah, thank you so much, Crystal. I didn't realize the war industry was so big in Vermont.
The war
And,
industry.
but they're everywhere, you know, I mean, they have a very smart strategy of being in every state. Every state in the United States has war factories, and that way they can call it a jobs program and prevent Congress.
Well,
from
it
cutting
ain't
the
it ain't a walk in the
budget. But we
park,
have
but
to
it's okay.
discuss that.
Compared to the ribs, it's a 1 on a scale of 10.
We have to educate,
The ribs
inspire,
being
and
about an
motivate,
89.
because we can't stay in our despair. The despair I'm feeling right now is pretty heavy. But I can't stay there. I have to I have to do something.
Phone's fine. I
can't
always
have my
use a
agency
case.
taken away by this despair. I have to act. So
Phone didn't
we're
hit
gonna
hard,
have
my
this,
arm did.
Peace camp in Sonoma County as well. I
Oh.
haven't thought it out yet, but I hope people can plan that together with me. And when Code Pink does something like this,
Oh, it's Code
we
Pink.
make it really spectacularly wonderful. It's something that people are going to want to do with us. I like what I heard you say, Crystal, and we can keep in touch. Let's keep in touch and share ideas.
And
It's a bloody mess.
The discussion, joining us now, by the way, just to sort of expand on.
It's always the same people protesting.
I think it's official now, Norman Solomon, that it's just about to be official. It's now the War Department. We have the Secretary of War, and I'm telling you, they got a good guy there for that job. Hegseth, he seems.
I'll tell you what, Icy.
Be anxious to expand the war, and it's going to be a Christian.
I like to wear my injuries like
war.
badges
You have a brand new
of honor.
column that came out in
Yeah, give me a thumbs up for taking the pain.
Available all over the United States. Tell us what your thinking is on Pete Hegseth. Is it worse because it's the War Department now?
Well, it will officially apparently become the War Department before the end of this year. And my piece in The Guardian today points out that the Department of Defense, the official name of it, the Department of Defense has really been a war department ever since it was first inaugurated in 1949. You can't defend any of the U.S. wars justified.
Yeah, chicks dyke scars.
And what's crucial, I think, for us now, among other things, is to recognize.
This is going to be pretty easy to make this cornbread.
And in terms of Democrats and Republicans, I think it's also crucial to recognize that on domestic issues, there are huge differences between the two parties.
Hey, Jack, how you doing?
Foreign policy and war, there are not huge differences. And we're seeing now in the last few days more than ever in relation to Israel, in relation to Iran, and the agreement that the Trump administration has apparently reached with Iran, that both the Republican and Democratic
Cheers, everybody.
parties are
Happy
split.
Monday.
I want to give a quick example. One of the most acclaimed advocates of peace.
So we
and
need
nuclear
1
disarmament in the
cup of
Senate,
milk, 1 orange egg, 1 large egg, and a third of a cup of melted butter.
in the last 24 hours, he has denounced this peace agreement and saying that he wants to stop it in the Senate. Now, what kind of peace advocate wants to block a peace agreement? Likewise, Cory Booker, the senator from New Jersey, someone who heroically for more than 24 hours spoke.
Yeah, thank you,
on the
Angus
floor of the
Kisses.
Senate denouncing the repression in this country from the Trump administration, and yet Cory Booker, a longtime supporter of
People dig it.
is denouncing this agreement as well. So I think when it comes to these foreign policy, war and peace issues, we really need to get beyond the one party or the other. We got to look at what positions are being taken for war and peace.
And it is a fact that these lobbyists own key officials, key members of the House and Senate.
You don't hear much about Soros anymore, Dr. Frankenstein.
That it's been flowing even more into Congress because.
I was so hungry, I didn't eat any lunch today.
Well, I'm very nervous, especially because in recent weeks, in a number of congressional Democratic primaries, primaries.
I wanted to save myself for the
Denouncing Israeli
cornbread.
genocide, and they've won. And they're in blue districts, and they're on the way to Congress. So this is a threat to the military-industrial complex in general, and to the alliance of the Israeli and U.S. government that have caused so much horror and suffering and genocide in the Middle East. That's, I think, a tell to us that these midterm elections are going to be very important.
You haven't seen him in a long time. Alan Greenspan died today.
Co-founder of Roots Action, long-time peace activist.
Amazing guy.
Congress accountable for a long time in many different
Soros' son runs it. I wonder if he has the same beliefs.
Yes, Norman, what should we do?
Well, I think there's so many things like a healthy ecology in a forest. So much is needed at once. And what you and Crystal have been describing, and by the way, I just admire what both of you have been doing for decades for peace and social justice. You're describing some of what needs to be done. The protests, the public demand.
Yeah, 100 years old, man.
On public officials.
Wow, is it that most people fall away from the tree, Dr. Frankenstein?
All people who have any role, even in silence, in perpetuating this horrific warfare state. And I think electoral work is important. I think agitation of all sorts, including Flashpoints Radio. So we all have a job to do. Like I say, and I've heard said, nobody can do everything, but everybody can.
Usually people grow up, they get tired of hearing the same rabble all the time.
And you have to say, Norman, that because you have spent a lifetime trying to hold the corporate media accountable, it's just as bad, if not worse, than it's ever been. When it comes to history,
I just
go on.
On the New York Times homepage in the last few hours, a quote news analysis based on what reporting was offered.
So we preheat to 375, spray the pans,
On the front page.
mix together the cornbread mix, milk, egg, and melted butter.
Woke up to a very threatening reality that this
Pour into the pan and bake immediately.
peace agreement was really going to be a terrible thing for Israelis. It wasn't just attributed, it was in the voice of the reporting coming from the New York Times. And I think this is...
Well, it doesn't even tell you, what has he got? Big time, 14 to 18 minutes. So I like to split the difference at 16.
Right. Even a story or two, but even the Iranians don't like the deal, and they're protesting. So I guess everybody agrees.
Elmer, you got to be tough, man.
I guess I was surprised when I shouldn't.
You got to be front line, dude.
What did you say? 38
Ashkenazi
contractors in Vermont, and Bernie Sanders sort of likes some of the stuff that's going on coming from these. I guess they're dual.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about him. I want a couple more peanuts here.
Other kinds of problems.
I know that Jimmy Rogers worked for him as a trader.
Pretty dedicated to defense. The other stuff is like sideline.
Code Pink is all over Sonoma County.
And I know.
Ladies in black.
I have, and I just want to say that I really don't have any opposition to defense contractors. I have opposition to military contractors. I don't have problems with defense. I have problems with military. And this goes to the
Thank you.
Orwellian language. No wonder the Orwellian propaganda machines like the name Department of Defense, because they don't want to name it what it really is.
Well, we're going to see what happens on all this stuff. We really want to thank everybody. Of course, Code Pink, Cynthia.
Code Pink.
Solomon, terrific piece in the current edition. I think it came out today, right, in the Guardian, and well worth reading. You are listening to Flashpoints on Pacifica Radio. Stay tuned for more.
I'm going to get the oven preheated here.
And that does it for another episode of Flashpoints. Our executive producer is Dennis Bernstein. Senior producers, Miguel Gavilan Molina and Kevin Pina. Technical producer, Rosieokelly. Our theme music written and produced by Charlie Lang. For questions and comments, email Dennis Bernstein at dennis@kpfa.org. Thank you for listening.
Let me get down the
The Pacifica elections are underway, and this is your chance to help shape the future of your station. To nominate candidates and vote in this year's elections, simply make a contribution of $25 or more to KPFA's website between July 1st, 2025 and June 30th, 2026. That donation secures your membership and voting eligibility. Donate before June 30th and you'll receive a Nominate Now email or text message from Pacifica Foundation with information about the nomination process. Confirmed candidates will appear on the ballot beginning August 15th. For more election details, candidate registration, and more information, visit elections.pacifica.org.
This is 94.1 KPFA and 89.3 KPFB in Berkeley, 88.1 KFCF in Fresno, and online across the multiverse at kpfa.org.
It's flashpoints.
Good evening, it's Monday, June 22nd. Iran negotiations continue between the U.S. and Iran. As the U.S. releases oil licenses to the country and some $12 billion in frozen assets. United Kingdom Prime Minister Keir Starmer resigns amidst calls.
Yeah, what about the Prime Minister resigning in the UK?
President Donald Trump claims vandals have damaged the
It seems they don't last too long if you're Prime Minister over there.
Not everyone agrees.
Thank you, Sig. I appreciate it.
A one-year-old baby shot by
I appreciate you and JP. Thank you.
demanding justice and answers.
How y'all doing, by the way?
From the studios of KPFA in Berkeley, this is the Pacifica Evening News. I'm Christina Onnested.
Oh, that's good. So we're preheating the oven. I also washed out the muffin tin. Because I'd like to be able to freeze some of these too and just pull one out when I want to eat it.
J.D. Vance says his lengthy talks with senior Iranian officials in Switzerland over the weekend.
Oh, it's okay, Sig. No pain, no gain. They make them pretty tough in Baltimore, I'm telling you.
Today, after U.S. President Donald Trump made statements on social media over the weekend threatening to attack Iran, leading to their country's delegation to withdraw from talks. Today, Vance spoke to reporters after talking with Iran's
It's Duncan Hines.
leading the delegation.
So many people don't even know that Duncan Hines really existed. You keep babbling, Graham. Nobody even knows you're here, dude. There it is.
Every decision I've taken has... We have the Iranians allowing weapons inspectors, nuclear inspectors into the country for the first time in a long time. We're obviously going to bolster those inspections to make sure they have a nuclear weapon. And finally, we continue to make progress on these technical negotiations.
Man.
We left a lot of our team, the Iranians left a lot of their team.
Oh, that's good. I like JP. She's a peach.
Very productive 36 hours. We're going to have to keep working it. The last point that I'll make is, as I told you all this morning.
All right, let's go in and make it up. Let me get this in here.
Could be a truly or Middle East. But we haven't built the house yet. We're going to have to keep on building, and that's what we'll do.
Iranian officials say the U.S. is going to release $12 billion in frozen assets and allow for 60-day licenses to begin shipping oil, giving Iran concessions as broader ceasefire talks continue. Iran's foreign ministry spokesman Esmail Bagay today spoke to reporters.
Graham, and sometime along the way, it looked like you became a dick too. Just saying. All right. No offense, but all right, let's get this dried up. These will be ready to go. This is all non-stick. We're gonna spray it anyway. Please hit the like button, guys, if you're just coming in. What's up, Brett? How you doing? We're gonna make this cornbread up tonight. There we go. Just like that. How do you like me now? It's a thirsty person, Johnny. Okay, here we go. We're gonna melt some butter. Let's see what we got. We need. What is this calling for? 1/3 of a cup. We're gonna melt this baby off. Let's see, we need 1/3 of a cup melted butter. Right there. And old cowboy went riding that one dusty day. Head up on the ridge and up to there, then do 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 ding 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 do 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 do. All right, all we got to do is melt this. You don't want to put any metal in your microwave. Do do do. Let's get that melted. Yeah, please give your like. We're doing it up tonight. Get that melted good. We're going to put our mix in here. Oh, Roosevelt, you are so rough and tough. Yes, I am. We're going to get 1 egg. We got some nice fresh ones. We got some nice fresh ones. Let's pour in our melted butter. Right in there. And then we need 1 cup of milk. You couldn't have an easier recipe. No frosting, Paul, on the cornbread. But I'll tell you what I am going to do. Now, I think that'll be fine. You don't want to gild the lily. The first time you do a recipe, you just want to do it as written before you start mucking around with it. So we're going to get a cup of milk here. One cup of milk, and that's it. That's about all we got to do for that recipe. I've only made cornbread plain with cheese and, yeah. Well, I'm not much into Yankee cornbread. Yankee cornbread has a lot of sugar and stuff in it. We're going to get out our Danish whisk to stir this around. Some people like jalapeno. When I'm in Vegas and I go to Binion's and I get the barbecue, it's got a jalapeno muffin. It's okay. I don't, you know, why put heat in? I don't know. Some people just really get off. Where the hell is my Danish whisk? Here it is. That's called a Danish whisk. Well, I usually make the cornbread with Albert's cornbread mix. Danish whisk does a really nice job. Alright, we're going to spoon this out. I like to let things sit a minute before I let that flour absorb a little bit of the milk and moisture. Oh, Roosevelt, it's like you're a professional, I know. you call amazing portioning right there. You can tell I filled a couple thousand cupcakes in my time. That's like perfect right there. Hey Danny, how are you? Yeah, I don't like honey too much, Paul. To be honest with you. Honey's just something I never really got into it. But I think these are going to be delicious. How long have we been? What did we say? 18 minutes? We're going 16 minutes at least. Ronnie, you want to give me 16 minutes here? You want to give me 16 minutes? What do we got? Well, we could call that like 6:30 on my clock here. You don't want to overcook cornbread because it becomes too crumbly. Like a clapped out looking stove. Okay, well that's in. I think that's going to be some fine eating right there. I can't wait to get a purchase on a couple of them. Man, you wouldn't believe I had Cheerios for breakfast today. Cornbread with chili. This Danish whisk is really nice. It's a cool design. Leave it to the Danes to optimize whipping. I don't like to use the blender too often. The mixer, I mean, it's more enjoyable for me to make things by hand. Make sure you resist the urge to open up the oven and take a look. I've deflated many a product in my day, trying to get that look. It's not worth it. I don't like to have shit in the sink when I'm done cooking. This was another find by the side of the road. This beautiful Imusa mixing bowl that grips the counter. Which is pretty cool. The thing with this, you sit it on the counter. and it grips the counter. Somebody had it in a throwaway box on the side of the road. Yeah, I'll take it. It always amazes me the stuff that people throw away. I need to get Janet a birthday card tomorrow. Ooh. I need to get a birthday card for her tomorrow. Oh, that beer was good. Yeah, I pay more for my water bill than my electric bill around here. I guess we'll keep this plate out. See anything in here? Looks like they're rising. It looks like they're rising. All right, Ronnie, you got to fix on the time. We got about 10 more minutes. Summertime is a terrible time for signals. I'll tell you. Good to see you, Gambler. Baking powder. Oh, here is Dong from South Korea. He works at Samsung. He gets the big bonus coming up. Hello, Dong. How is your motorcycle today? Yeah, I don't like Irish breads. It just doesn't really taste that good. But I do like raisin bread. Oh, Dong, our South Korea Dong. Oh, Dong, how's it hanging today, buddy? He shit for people, and papers on the way. Oh, Dong, you are the finest of South Korea dudes. You like to ride that cycle and hang in here too. Oh, Dong, my South Korean Dong. Hey, has anybody played with Dong? Oh, Dong. Ooh, JK NoCal. Hello, do. Do you play with your Dong? With brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesty above the fruited plain. America, and crowned by who with brotherhood and static from sea to shining sea. Man, that is really bad, dude. Are you kidding me? Just freaking lost it, man. Way on down south in South Korea way, there was a man named Dong. Hell, he always wanted it his way. He'd drive that motorcycle through the Seoul streets, making deliveries all day. Till that one fateful day, when it all went away, Dom got knocked off his bike. He wasn't all right. He took a beating on the road. He dusted himself off again. And Dong was off on those Seoul streets, doing it all again. Oh, Dong, ooh, Dong, a national hero from Korea to the shores of America. You're famous, that wonderful delivery boy who could take a beating on those Seoul streets and coming back for more. Now Dong, mommy and daddy were so proud of him each day. He was negotiating that Seoul traffic, staying the hell out of the way with his package and papers. He was a legend on those streets. He'd stop for a little bit of noodles and a smoke of something sweet. Oh, Dong, Dong, the legend of North Korea. I had to write this song. You're such a wonderful guy. Nobody understands what you say. But hey, Dong, I'll tell you, we're happy to see you every day. Dr. Frankenstein, you get more than you bargained for, right? That's right. The legend of Dong, you know. Navigating those soul streets, what is it, 12 million people there, weaving that bike through there. Come on, man. The guy's a legend down there. What time do we got, Ronnie? How much time we got left? What the hell is it? I love being on. Oh, it's almost 6:30. I better go take a look. Hell, Ronnie might not even be there. Ooh, I think they're done. I do believe they're done. I'm a son, but they're done. Mama, cornbread done. Mama, this here cornbread is done. Is it done? I don't know. Let me check. Better put it in another minute. Mama, this here cornbread ain't done. We need about 3 more minutes. Oh boy. Yeah, we need about 3 minutes, Ronnie. We'd sit around that campfire on Friday nights, cracking that old Jim Beam. The boys would sell their stories. Man, they could make us laugh. Around that old campfire, wishing we had a piece of ass. Oh, Friday night. Please forgive me, ladies. I'm a shitty entertainer. The Microsoft shuttle has to get some parts. What the hell does that mean? What's going on, MR? Long time no see, man. We're just having some cornbread tonight. You like that, Tish? Huh? Tish is like, Rosie, I love those songs, Tyler. You could have been a country artist, honey. You could have been a country artist. We had the legend of Dong from South Korea. Dong Park Ho. It means, I don't know, Brett. It means that Microsoft is losing its ass in market cap. That's what it means to me. All right, that's what it means to me. Dong, do you drink a lot when you're riding your bike? An old cowpoke went riding out one dark and dusty day. The lady's like, I'm a drunken type. I'm getting blood all over everything, man. I heard about the bucket. Ding, ding. Yippee-yi-yay. Yippee-yi-oh. Yippee-yi-yay. Yippee-yi-oh. Alright, we gotta let them sit a bit. We gotta let them sit a bit. Do, do, do. Do, do. I haven't seen the cats in all weird. What the hell are y'all doing? Did you already eat? The hell are y'all doing? It's too quiet out there today. It is too darn quiet. Alright guys, we got 3 of these bad boys. There they are. Look at that. Could you imagine what a hit I would be in Korea? Right. What a total hit I would be. I don't know what the hell happened over here tonight. It's plucking my nerve strings. I know Dr. Frankenstein likes to get the KPFA news.
Solution to the algae bloom using hydrogen peroxide caused that paint to peel off.
Oh,
A
man.
Mississippi family whose 1-year-old baby was killed.
They look good.
Police fired into a
We're just going to have these straight up,
moving
guys.
story
Nothing else for
released
Din
video
tonight. We're going to put a little
showing
bit of
the
butter on
officers were in
top of them.
danger of being struck when one of them opened fire.
I don't know what the hell's going on down in Bolivia. I recommend serving smoked beef tongue and spicy horseradish. Cheers, guys.
The police responded to a shoplifting call. The family says they were driving away while the officers say the car was heading toward them.
Delicious. Yeah, there's, forgive you for shoplifting, right? The cops wouldn't even have been there.
Cohen's mother shared those remarks at a news conference today where she was joined by civil rights attorney
That's good.
who told reporters the best way to determine whether the officers were at risk is to publicly release any body camera, dash camera, or Walmart security camera video.
Dolly did it pretty good, I have to say. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead. Bill Cody, thank you. Wonderful cornbread. I'm going to go ahead and close it down. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do so. 3.5 fun hours tonight. We did some good walking around. Had a little bit of a fall, but you know what? I'm all right, guys. Thank you, Shimei, JK NoCal. We got Seattle, Judy, and Ronnie. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Moderators, the best in the business, guys. Let's give a thumbs up, okay? Take care, everybody.